Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Cyrus Webb Presents. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. So glad you guys could tune in once again. For those joining us on Facebook, LinkedIn, and on YouTube, we're glad to have all of you with us. X, hello to you. I see you guys over there, and also on IG as well. I'm very excited about our next guest. We're going to bring in our friends on Amazon so we can get into our next segment. This is a guest who I've had a chance to interview now several times on our various platforms. She's celebrating new music, the new season of a show you guys are going to love. So I hope you guys enjoy the conversation. And we're now live on Amazon Live with Cyrus Webb Presents. If you guys are new to us on Amazon, welcome. Make sure you guys do hit that follow button either here in this corner or down below. You also will see the new music, but also the previous season of projects by our next guest. We're so excited to welcome Schuyler Fisk to our broadcast today. Schuyler is a recording artist. She's an actor. We're going to talk to her about a very busy 2025, but also about her new single, Bout It, that you guys will see there on the Amazon side, as well as she's gearing up for season 2 of The Chicken Sisters that's coming this Sunday as well. If you guys are not staying connected with Schuyler, of course, we'll remind you how you can do that. But Schuyler, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. I'm thrilled to be back.
Well, look, I'm excited about this. I was saying to Schuyler that I've had a chance to interview her over the years now, 14 years ago, the first time on the radio show. But it's our first face-to-face kind of sort of conversation together. To pardon the pun of your single, The Journey, Schuyler, you've had quite the journey. What has it been like for you to see the way that people have responded to your music and also the work you've been able to do over the past decade?
Oh my gosh. Well, there's no better. I mean, it's the greatest gift ever to feel like I can, write a song by myself, and then someone, across the world can hear it and be impacted by it. Like I remember early on, I don't even think I had put out a record yet, but I might have had one song out or like some songs on MySpace or something. And I remember finding on YouTube people doing covers of my song, and they were in Japan. And I just like burst into tears because I couldn't believe that was I just couldn't believe that. Like, I was just like, I'm just me. I don't know. And someone so far away is not only listening to my music, but now they're playing my music. Like the greatest gift.
Yeah. And it's been so interesting for me as I followed your career over the years and then had the pleasure of talking with you, Schuyler, over the years as well, because you seem to give your all to everything you do, whether we're talking about the music. Because I mentioned you just have the new single, Bout It. Of course, the last time I was saying to you, I interviewed you on the radio show was 3 years ago with Sam and Kate. Do you think that's part of the fun of being a creative, Schuyler, that you get to kind of play in these different sandboxes?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, I enjoy doing it also like just for myself and just the collaboration with different people. But then it's a whole other thing when people get to experience it that I don't know, that's, and a lot of times with music too, I kind of forget it's a joke, but it's not a joke. I forget to release it, like I'll record something and have it ready to go. And then I'll be like, yeah, and I'll record that I'll release that when it feels like the right time. Then I just sort of get busy with other stuff. And I'm like, oh yeah, I should release. I forgot that, no one's heard it. So anyway.
Yeah. Well, thankfully, because of platforms like Amazon, they can catch it all. And I love that too. We have a lot of the other music actually in our carousel for you guys on the Amazon side. You guys can see singles like Waking Life there. Also, What Good Is Love, as well as other projects too. For yourself, I mean, as you kind of think about it, you're in this interesting place, Schuyler, where you're able to have people who know you for acting, right? Because they feel like they've kind of grown with you with that. But then you have this other audience that has gotten to know you because of the music. What has that experience been like for you to see exactly what part of the journey people have been able to discover you on?
Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I feel so great, so lucky and grateful to be able to do both. And yeah, I mean, it's been cool when I play live shows and people come out and they either know me from one thing or the other, and music or films and TV. And then it's so cool to know how people find me or whatever. But I just am happy to be creating and to be in touch with all these people that know me, sort of.
Right. Well, I think they feel like, especially because of the storytelling and the music, Schuyler, they feel like they know you. And again, as I mentioned, of course, the acting was kind of the thing for a lot of us that we got to know first. When did you first discover your love of storytelling through song?
Really early. I mean, let's see, I was always singing. I did a lot of musical theater as a kid. And then I picked up the guitar probably in my early teens. Because we had them laying around the house, and my mom showed me how to play a couple chords, and I didn't know how to play any other songs, so I just started writing my own. And I had like that teen angst, so I just had so much to get out there and work through. So yeah, that's how it started. Just really sort of, just a kid getting out angst, and then it has continued to develop
from there. Did you know at the time, because again you started acting so young, did you know at the time that this could be another career for you when you first discovered it?
I never thought about it as a career, no, in the beginning. And I went, I went out to LA to pursue my dreams as an actor. And I was like I had my eye on that prize big time, and I started doing that. But there is a lot of downtime when you're an actor.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of time when you're just, trying to find a job and auditioning, and you're not working, like a regular gig. So I was playing a lot of music and playing a lot of guitar and singing and writing and playing gigs and doing open mic nights. And it became the thing that I was just doing sort of to bide my time, but it ended up being the thing that it ended up being a second career, sort of accidentally though.
Yeah. And now here we are, like I said, with the new single, Bout It. Talk to us about the single. I have it highlighted for our audience on the Amazon side. You guys can get it there. For those of you who are joining us on the other platforms, on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, you'll find a link there, bring you guys over to Amazon. For those joining us on X, it'll be in the comment section. And for you guys on Insta, I'll make sure to put it in our stories. But talk to us about the single, Bout It, and how it came about, Schuyler.
Well, Bout It is a collaboration that I did with a band called Klaus, which is a duo, two guys out of Richmond, Virginia. They are amazing, and I'm a big fan of their other records. And I've worked with them both, Curtis and Colin, separately on different music projects. So this one happened, doing the Chicken Sisters these last couple of years, it's set in the South. I've been listening to a lot of old country music just to kind of like get me in the vibe. And in that music, I really fell back in love with old country. And there are some elements to those songs that I think have made their way into Bout It, but I wouldn't categorize Bout It as a country song.
Yeah.
That said, when I lived in Texas, I got really into the two-step scene there. And I remember thinking, God, I wish I could write some music that I could two-step to, like a lot of my music just tends to be like a little bit more ballady and emotional and slow. So I really wanted to write something that someone could dance to. And I told that to Colin, who's one half of Klaus, and he had this idea and he brought it to me. And then we were in Austin, Texas, and we just jumped into the studio and sort of recorded it, and we hadn't even finished writing it, but it just sort of like, happened. So it was just one of those special collaborative, creative moments.
And it's a wonderful song. Again, if you guys have not had a chance to hear it, of course you can hear snippets of it on Schuyler's Instagram, but you can get it right here on Amazon. I want to reset real quickly, Schuyler, for our audience coming in. I see you guys over there on the IG platform, on YouTube. Hello to you. On Amazon, appreciate the hearts over there. You all are watching Cyrus Webb Presents. I have the honor of welcoming Schuyler Fisk to our broadcast today. I've interviewed Schuyler on the radio show Conversations Live before over the past decade, but she's making her first appearance here with us on Amazon for an on-camera interview, talking with us about a very busy year. She has a new single that's out. We were just talking about it, gearing up for the second season of the Chicken Sisters. We're about to talk to her about that. So Dr. Norma, hello to you over there on IG. Miles Stevens, hello to you. Appreciate you saying hello as well. If you guys have any comments, make sure you guys put those in the chat there. You had mentioned, I said to you before we went live here, Schuyler, that I saw a post you made on Instagram the end of last year, and you were talking about the Chicken Sisters, about how special it was and how much you knew your audience would appreciate it. What was it like for you to kind of be a part of that project and to see the success of season 1?
It's been one of those magical experiences in like every way. And it's something that I swear I manifested, because I've been saying like my whole young adult life, like I would love to be on a series with people I love that's creatively like fulfilling and that I really enjoy, and that I get to see a character kind of, span some time and change and grow and, get to really get settled in with these different relationships in the show. So, it's just been incredible. It's been so fun. We have an incredible cast with Wendy Malick and Leah Thompson and Genevieve Angelson, who have truly become just really, really dear friends. So going into season 2 was really fun because, we had so much to build on. We had this trust and love and connection, and it made it really like this safe environment to work. And it's just so funny and sweet. We just had so much fun, and it was exciting to share that season 1 with everyone. And it's even more exciting to be sharing season 2 so soon. This Sunday, it comes out this Sunday. I can't believe it. We just finished shooting like just a few weeks ago. So the turnaround is wild. But it's just a special show. I feel like there's just something for everyone. I feel like men that have seen it never expect that it'll be sort of for them, but then some of the men in my life, it's like their favorite thing. So, it's just got a lot of heart. It's funny. It's a nice thing to turn on, especially right now where things are so divided and there's so many things that are hard to see on the news.
Yeah. I totally agree with you, Schuyler. I want to say hello to Pam. Pam says you have an amazing voice. Appreciate you joining us over there, Pam, on Facebook. I'm highlighting season 1 for you guys over on the Amazon side, so you guys can be able to watch before, of course, Sundays here. As Schuyler said, the new season is coming. And I want to say, as a guy, it is, I think, for guys out there, one of the things that I took away from it, Schuyler, from season 1, is that whole idea of family and also friendship, but also being stronger together. I think that's one of the themes of the show as well. So I'm so glad to see people resonating with that. And as a nerd myself, I have to say, Schuyler, I'm so glad to see in the comment section, people are saying, now I want to go read the book. So it's making them excited to see what the book was like. So
and I was just going to say, for those of you that don't know, The Chicken Sisters is based on a book, a New York Times bestselling book of the same name. I have it. Hold on right here.
Okay.
And so it was really cool because last season, we basically were stayed true pretty much to the book. This season, it's after that. So it's exciting. So people that have read the book, especially, might be interested in where we take it now.
Yeah. So, I think that's an exciting thing. Yeah, so again, the new season starts this Sunday, as you heard Schuyler said, so make sure you guys are making plans for that. For yourself, too, I mentioned earlier about you playing in the different, sandboxes. Schuyler, for yourself, have you found that the music has been a nice release for you outside of the structure of filming?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And I really feel like, for me, art begets art, like when I was up at filming and I was, of course, listening to music up there, but it just made me want to write different kinds of songs, and so I did. And you can hear it without it and a bunch of other things that I have that'll be coming out down the road. But it all kind of like inspires me. Art inspires me in general. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
And I think a lot of people can relate to that. And I think they look to artists like yourself, Schuyler, for that, for that separation as well. It kind of becomes that escape for them too. So I'm sure they appreciate that from you. We talked 3 years ago when you were on the radio show with us. Not that you would remember this, but we talked about social media. I'm bringing it up only because definitely it seems like you have gravitated to a platform now. You have IG that you seem to like. What has it been like for you to kind of build on those relationships you're forming through a social media platform?
I really love it. I think it's a cool time, to be able to connect to people. As I told you before we started this, like, I'm so bad at technology. I do my best, but I really am. It's a little bit of a struggle, but I'm trying. I really wish I was better with all the platforms, but I've had to sort of like zero in on one that I can at least work the hardest on. And for me, it has been Instagram.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I tried to do, especially with the show coming out and with the song coming out, like do some live interviews with my castmates or my collaborators, just to give people more of a window in
Sure.
the, the process and to myself, but yeah, it's beautiful. It's a wonderful thing. It's great. I love it. I mean, there was a time where that all seemed like people that were, on your TV were just so far away. And now that you can have a real interaction. There's so much to connect on. We are all so much more alike than different. And I love that.
Mm-hmm. That speaking of that, that's another great message from the Chicken Sisters, right? I think that is the other thing I think that people relate to. Schuyler, I have to say, as I mentioned at the beginning, first interviewing you 14 years ago, and now being able to catch up with you again, it's been such a pleasure to be able to watch you, and I really appreciate the time. I don't take it lightly. You're taking out the time like this when you have a crazy busy schedule. I really appreciate you stopping by. Again, everyone, Schuyler Fisk has been our guest. Make sure you guys do get the new single "Bout It" for you guys on Amazon, and highlight it again for you guys. Also, catch up on the first season of the Chicken Sisters here on Amazon too, and then of course gear up for the season premiere coming up this Sunday. So make sure you guys check out for that. We talked about Instagram, Schuyler. Let our audience know how they can stay connected with you there.
Yeah, I would just say follow me on Instagram, and my handle is my name, Schuyler Fisk, SCHUYLERFISK. So I'm on there. I have a website, schuylerfisk.com. I need to update it, but
Hey, you've been a little busy, Schuyler, so I think we understand.
I'm on all the things, except I don't think I have a TikTok.
Okay.
But but Instagram, I try to connect the different
platforms together.
Platforms. Yeah. But Instagram just seems to be the one that is most up to speed,
Gotcha. And we'll make sure that we link for you as well. Schuyler, again, appreciate you. Continued success, and looking forward to our next chat together.
Thank you so much, Cyrus.
And more than welcome. And we thank you. Oh, look, it's our pleasure. And we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Cyrus Webb Presents. Until next time, you all make it a great one. We'll talk to you soon. Take care.